I'm Jasmine Anderson. The Center Mauritius home where 8-year-old Thomas Valva froze to death is being auctioned today. Prosecutors called the home on Bittersweet Lane a house of horrors during the murder trials of Valva's father and his ex-fiancée. Zillow estimates the current value of the house at more than $839,000. It fell into foreclosure 6 months after Michael Valva and Angela Polina were indicted in the hypothermia death of Thomas. They are each serving 25 years to life in prison. It's court today for the man cops say deployed pepper spray into a Comac Marshalls. Police say Carl Good of Bayshore released the spray into the air last night. 9 people were evaluated at the scene. 2 were treated at the hospital. A DWI charge dropped against a Bethpage man involved in a deadly head-on crash. The Suffolk DA says the charge was dropped after toxicology results showed Amanpreet Singh's blood alcohol content was below the legal limit. James Lazier of Levittown was killed in the crash last month in West Bayshore. Only in Newsday, a new look today at how much money one Long Island town had to pay to keep migrants out. An invoice shows Riverhead town paid an outside law firm nearly $60,000 in its fight to ban migrants. New York City wanted to relocate there. The city sued Riverhead but has since dropped the suit. Top honors for Denton Avenue Elementary. The school in the Herricks district and 2 others on the island were named National Blue Ribbon winners. The Amagansett School in Amagansett and George A. Jackson Elementary in the Jericho district also got the award. It goes to schools with high graduation rates, test scores, and that are closing educational gaps among students. Well done. A warning before you pack your kids' lunch. There's a cheese recall. Kraft Heinz is recalling these American cheese slices. It says one of its wrapping machines allowed for the thin strips of film to remain on the cheese slices after the wrapper is removed. More than 83,000 cases of individually wrapped Kraft single slices are impacted. Need some extra cash for the holidays? Amazon and Target are hiring a combined 350,000 seasonal employees. Retailers are expecting a busy shopping season. Target will begin offering holiday discounts next month. One of the biggest names in show business just opened a state-of-the-art multimedia broadcast studio to entertain patients at Cohen Children's Medical Center in New Hyde Park. Elisa DiStefano caught up with Ryan Seacrest yesterday.
Give you a little bit of a break today, put you on this side of the mic.
Okay, great. Sure. No questions. I won't ask any questions.
Ryan Seacrest had hosting duties of different sorts at Cohen's Children's Medical Center, opening Seacrest Studios, a state-of-the-art multimedia broadcast studio and closed-circuit channel to entertain and educate the patients there. We all know that you do so much, but I've got to think that this is really what it's all about.
Yeah, this is the most important work. This is something that is a total priority to continue to build these, to make this successful, and then network these studios together so patients are always connected. So they've always got a friend, they've always got a buddy that they can lean on.
This is the Ryan Seacrest Foundation's 13th studio, the first in New York.
Obviously, we needed to be in this area to serve this incredible community, and this is the perfect hospital to do it in. Well, to be in this atrium is such a perfect location for our studio. This is the kind of vibe you want to create. You kind of forget there's real serious stuff happening.
The kids who are here, it's therapeutic, you know, for kids to be able to interface with a real studio, be able to do stuff. We have professionals who will be working there. Is really a great thing.
Ryan brought along celebrity friends, WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, actress Madeline Klein, and singer-songwriter Steven Sanchez to be part of the very first broadcast.
I just hope that I'm able to bring some, just some fun, some joy, answer their questions, hang out.
I'm here to inspire the kids and bring smiles to them, but I always leave and feel so inspired by how strong they are.
A lot of these kids, they're in their hospital beds right now. They're going to watch this and oh my God, it's just it's so beautiful, and the fact that I get to be part of that in some small way.
It just gives them a chance to have a little normalcy and also celebrate some of the things that they're missing.
What does it give you?
Happiness.
Elisa DiStefano, NewsdayTV.
A lot of kids definitely will be smiling. The TV comeback continues for Hop Hog's Lori Loughlin. The former Full House star will appear in the upcoming TV movie, A Christmas Blessing. It will air on the Great American Family Network. It's part of the slate of 20 holiday movies. The network will begin airing next month. Loughlin previously served 2 months in federal prison for her part in the college admissions scandal. Big news for Vanna White. She just signed a contract extension for Wheel of Fortune for another 2 years. Sports now. The Liberty have punched their ticket to the next round of the WNBA playoffs.
Delaney, she gives up the three opportunity, barges into the paint, and finishes.
They're so exciting to watch. They completed a 2-game sweep of the Washington Mystics in overtime, 90-85 last night at the Barclays Center. The Liberty will host the winner of tonight's Game 3 between Connecticut and Minnesota. Checking out your hyper-local Wednesday weather, partly cloudy this morning, highs in the low 70s, sunshine this afternoon. Tomorrow, expect a nice sunny day with highs around 72 degrees. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up.
Long Island weather is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
A 35-foot roadside witch is getting a makeover just in time for Halloween. Macy Egland is in St. James with a story you'll see only in Newsday.
We always said that she watches over the town.
Winnie the Witch has seen better days, especially now that she's been beheaded. She was built back in 1977 here at Wick's Farm in St. James and became a staple in the community, even a top roadside attraction.
Who else has a 30-foot witch in their town? I mean, you just look at her and it's like, she's a little creepy, but there's something about her I like, you know.
At 30 feet tall, she's hard to miss. And after years of being in the elements, downright hard to look at. But now Winnie's head is gone because she's getting a much-needed makeover.
One day we were driving past and I asked my boyfriend, I was like, why doesn't someone fix her up? And he was like, well, who's going to fix up a 30-foot witch? And I was like, why don't we?
So 2 years ago, the couple got permission from the farm's owner and started collecting donations for the repairs. They've raised nearly $20,000 and the work has begun. Winnie will be reconstructed from the ground up. She hasn't been touched in 10 years, but soon she'll be back to her former ghoulish glory. A local contractor is currently working on her facelift, and they hope to have her home just in time for Halloween.
Why let this thing go down when we can keep it up for generations and generations to come?
Reporting for NewsdayTV in St. James, I'm Macy Egland.
Definitely a sight to see. Read more about Winnie the Witch on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Grab a pretzel and a pint. Elisa DiStefano has a look at some of the best beer gardens to hit this fall. It's a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Step into Repeal 18 in Huntington and step back in time. The cool cocktail lounge and beer garden serves up a 1933 vibe.
Repeal 18 is a celebration of the end of Prohibition. It's the next day after Prohibition had ended.
Walk through the bar and into the backyard for the beer garden.
There's a variety of about 50 beers to choose from, including many local favorites.
You can also order a craft cocktail and play games.
They really pay attention to detail here. There are so many cool spots and fun photo ops.
The best of both worlds. Right now, there's both big trends in regards to the cocktails and the craft cocktails that we do, and as well as the craft beer, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Next up, Nassau County Garden Social in East Meadow.
We definitely wanted to bring something unique to the East Meadow community, which has been absolutely fantastic for us. So we brought like a little Brooklyn meets East Meadow vibe. Lots of barnwood, brick, custom metal, and people love it.
You'll be greeted by a big bar with 20+ taps.
Primarily all our beer is local from Long Island. Long Island makes the best beer.
Ooh, is that pumpkin beer? It looks really good.
It's very tasty.
Is it good? It looks really good.
Pumpkin season.
It is.
Outside, a beer garden lined with trees and flowers sits beneath a cedar pergola.
It is so beautiful sitting out here in the beer garden, but even if you're not drinking, there's something here for you to enjoy. Look at the size of this pretzel. Looks delicious. You gotta try it with the mustard.
There's a real focus on food here. The diverse menu includes sesame-crusted yellowfin tuna, burgers, wings, and a favorite, French onion soup.
Coming into our parking lot and walking into Garden Social, it's something you're really not expecting. We want people to come in here, have a great time, forget about life a while.
Elisa DiStefano, Newsday TV.
So many options. Read more about the best beer gardens on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
In this day and age of social media and of misinformation everywhere you look, it's so critical for my work to come from a respected, trusted source where readers know they can trust it day in and day out.
Newsday, covering Long Island like no one else can.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for watching. We'll leave you with a look at your hyperlocal 7-day forecast.